To another episode of The Teen Life. Thank you for joining me. I'm your host Andrew, and this is one of my co-hosts.
Libby Flansburgh.
And you might have seen, like, everywhere that TikTok might be banned in the U.S. Firstly, what do you think about this?
Honestly, I think it's not true. And I think, just like the government has been saying this to scare us.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think it's true.
Yeah, me either. Because, like, the whole entire thing with what happened in Donald Trump's Tulsa rally, I think that did a big part of it. But to understand this all, but TikTok was created in China, and its founder is ByteDance's CEO. And apparently Donald Trump's administration and all of that said that China might be like stalking us. I don't know if it's true, but to be honest, TikTok might not be banned. Like,
I think just the government has been saying this, like, Trump and everyone, to, like, scare us and just, like, be like, oh my gosh, like, what if this happens? But I think one of the reasons why he's also been saying this is that we have such a big platform on TikTok, and we've been spreading so much about, like, the Black Lives Matter, like, movement, or, like, just, like, the thing to about the Black Lives Matter, and just how, like, we've been spreading such a big, like, message about it on TikTok. He's just like, well, let's ban it then.
yeah, because if we don't do that, like a lot of TikTokers, not purchased, but the tickets for his rally in Tulsa are free, and if you signed up for the rally, then you get 2 tickets free. So a bunch of like teens, like adults, anyone on TikTok, they went to the place where to get the tickets. Then they signed up. And then they got 2 tickets. But then they just remembered that they had to walk the pet potato, so they couldn't go. So yeah, I think Donald Trump is mad about that, and also, to be honest, I kind of think that Donald Trump is saying that because their Chinese China might be spying on us, and I think just a threat to.
Why are you not charging it?
Yeah.
Sorry, my little brother just entered.
I think it's a big problem with national security. I think that's what the Trump administration said. So TikTok might be spying on us, but I'm pretty sure that it's not going to be banned in the U.S. I don't.
Oh, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it will, but yeah. Also, we want to talk about glitches in TikTok. Whew. Those glitches.
Yeah.
How many were there so far? Like, at least 4 or 3.
Yeah, people were just freaking out. Like, I just remember my friends, like, some of my friends just calling me and like, Libby, what's happening on TikTok? And I'm just like, I don't know. Like some, like, so it was like 0 views on some of the
Yeah.
videos. people posted and just like all
Like
that and like
reset everything.
just
Like
yeah, it was just kind of like a reset of everything, and then like everyone got their things back, like the information
yeah,
back.
but like if something had like 1,000 views or like 1,000,000 views or like 2,000,000 views or whatever, how many views, um, and how many likes, shares, everything on every single video that they posted, it just all turned back to zero. But I don't know if it was on purpose or what TikTok is doing, but nothing happened like that until the Black Lives Matter protest and the entire movement started. So that's just something to think about. Like I don't know what TikTok is doing, but if TikTok is probably not, but if someone can do something about it, like if TikTok is listening to this, big stretch, but if they are, um, stop. Like just plain stop. It's like Charlie D'Amelio and like all the um famous TikTokers and basically everyone on the app, millions of people.
Probably
Yeah, at
billions.
least like 1 billion. Um, but all the people on that app got all reset. But then after like how long? An hour or something like that? An hour 30 minutes?
Yeah, I don't know how
Yeah.
long, but
But in some time, um, it always went back to normal. But I don't know what's going on there.
yeah, I think it's just like everything freaking out.
Yeah, and like just like I said, that had never happened in that app ever since the Black Lives Matter protest started and the movement started. So yeah, um, do you have anything else to say about it?
Not really. No, you kind of covered everything. Just I think like everything's just freaking out. Like I said before, just everyone freaking out about that TikTok was going to end. Like that's the end of it.
Yeah. Um, what else? So since we haven't really um been into like fully into the podcast yet, the episode, um, how's it going?
Um, it's going good. I'm on vacation next week,
You're
so
lucky.
yeah, I'm
I'm
just
I'm sitting
relaxed.
here with like 100-degree weather outside, not including the humidity, which is like 100%. But you know, the pool is not open. But
Oh my gosh. So, how are you doing besides that?
I'm doing good. Hanging out and trying to get through this. Like, I know it's hard to everyone, and like, it's just so confusing with all this Trump going on, TikTok going on, and plus COVID. Like,
Yeah, just on top of COVID.
yeah, all the power together
Yeah.
is not a good mix.
2020 is
Yeah,
messed up.
like everyone, um, in 2015, on all the kids were wrong when the teacher asked him, "Where do you think you'll be in 5 years?" They all got wrong.
Yeah, they're like, I'm gonna be, outside just doing so great in school and everything. 2020 happens. Yeah, I'm gonna stay inside because of quarantine, and the world outside is going like we don't know if we're gonna survive
Yeah,
2020.
like I'll just play a beach like on TikTok, not on TikTok, on Netflix. Just watch the View on a live stream, like
Yeah.
where you can't like go outside. We could, but like we gotta wear a mask. All these Karens,
Yeah. I mean,
all these Karens going outside, going to shops like without a mask. Like why?
I know. I went shopping with my parents like a couple weeks ago. I just like had to go, and like I obviously brought a mask. My parents brought a mask too, but just seeing like it's so different out there now because you go in there and there's just not like as many people, and there's just like so many like there's like everyone's kind of keeping to themselves, which is good. And just like everyone has a mask on. I was just like, wow, like a couple months ago, this was not the thing. Like everyone was in the shops and like everyone didn't have a mask
Yeah,
on. So I was like, COVID really has impacted us,
yeah, and
just like school wise and.
and like I don't know why. I don't know what's up with all these Karens now. They keep on saying like what? They keep on saying, uh, I can't wear a mask. I can't wear a mask. It affects my breathing and all that. And a
It
lot of
doesn't.
people, like scientists, I think, um, but somewhere they proved that it does not affect your breathing at all. The only thing that affects is that you realize that your breath is stink. Um, it's all dank.
Yeah, like you finally realize that
Like
your
this
breath
is
is,
what people have to take in. Like, okay,
well, yeah.
um,
It's weird because I had to go to the doctor's office in a couple days, and like it's just gonna be weird because my mom told me only like you have to go in, and I can probably go in, and you have to wear a mask the whole time, and I'm just like that's gonna be so weird because
yeah,
I'm just not going. I'm not used to like going into a doctor's office and I have to wear a mask, and like a doctor has to wear a mask, and
yeah. I knew like one time I had to wear a mask when it was not COVID season. Um, I think when I missed school for like a month. I owe it. Okay, rant. Again. Um, ever since I think uh fourth grade. No, I don't know. Yeah, fourth grade or something. I missed a month of school every single year. Like,
holy
yeah,
crap.
I get all these like diseases, like not COVID, not COVID, but like
Oh, you're just like prone to all these, like
I get the
yeah, I know
weirdest
what you're talking
diseases
about.
ever. Like I got shingles and I had never had chickenpox. And the weird thing
That's
is,
weird.
I got shingles the exact same place where I got my vaccine um for the chickenpox. The exact same spot is where I got shingles. It's
That's
I don't know
so.
why, but what else? I got whooping cough. Um, what else? I had mono.
Oh, mono
Yeah,
sucks.
I hated it.
Yeah, when I had mono, just it not pleasant.
Like I hated my medicine too. I hate medicine.
Oh, oh, I hated the
Like I
medicine I
can
had to
take
take.
pills, all fine and dandy, but when it gets to
Yeah.
liquid medicine, oh, mm-mm.
Yeah, I was 6 when I had mono, and like just like I could not take pills, obviously. So like when I had to take the liquid medicine, I was just like, no, what? Why?
Yeah. I and I remember, I remember one time when I had um mono, and I was sitting up in my bed, and I was about to take my no, I think on my mom's bed, and I was like in fifth grade, I think. I was sleeping in my mom's room, and she told me I should take my medicine through fentanyl. Um, but then when I took it, she when I said or when I told her stop, she didn't stop, and the result of her not stopping, me throwing up all over her sheets.
Oh yeah,
So
that can happen when you don't
that's
stop.
why my mom knows when I tell her stop in medicine, she stops.
Yeah.
Um, I rant over. Um,
Okay. Well, yeah. When I had pneumonia one time, I had to go to the ER or something. I was fine. I just like had a high fever and stuff like that. Just like And so I went to the hospital, and when I got in there, I'm like, okay, yeah, you just need to wear a mask. And I think this was in fifth grade. Yeah, it was like before Corona ever happened. So they're like, okay, yeah, you just need to wear a mask so like you don't spread pneumonia
yeah,
everywhere. So you definitely have to wear masks some places, but like that was the first time ever wearing a mask in my life. But now, like when someone says put on a mask, it's just like, oh, that's normal to me
yeah.
now.
So I got so normalized now, but some people just don't get it. Like, why it's not
Yeah,
affecting you at all, but it affects us people who wear a mask and want to stay safe and not touched by COVID. Like, I mean, it just makes no sense.
yeah, I know. I just don't understand people
Yeah.
sometimes.
Um. Okay. Next topic thing. Um. I want to say this to everyone listening. This is really important, but I don't know if it's going to be happening. But I think it might. I talked with my other co-hosts, but I don't know yet. But we might change. We might change this whole entire podcast. We're gonna make another episode about changing and all of this, of course. Um, but we were thinking about, or I was thinking, I just pitched this idea to Libby. Um,
Yeah,
but I was thinking that um I would do like a morning podcast. So like as soon as you wake up, you are doing like you're brushing your teeth, you're getting dressed, doing anything that you do in the morning. You would listen to this podcast and like you would get the energy. You would like I don't even know how to put this, but you would just like feel brighter. You know?
yeah, like you get to listen to yeah,
Yeah. So
you get to listen to us when you're doing whatever you do in the morning. Some people like go on lines or something. Some people I don't know take showers early in the morning whenever they wake up.
yeah. So like this would be like I would post an episode at least once a week, like we are now, but it might be two every week. But we don't know yet. We're still planning. Um, like one episode might just be me, another episode might be me and Libby, and like we don't know. But like it would just be like fun. It would be the episode would be longer, um, of course. But yeah, like tell us what you think. Um, you can what? You can DM us on Instagram at the underscore teen underscore life 2020. Um, we check our DMs every single day. Um, or you could comment on one of our posts on Instagram. You can do anything that you can get in contact with us. I might be making an email then you guys can email us or something, wherever you want to do, depending on what age you are, because we have a lot of different ages. Yeah, whatever you get in contact with us, we will respond as long as it gets through to us. And yeah, we just want to know if you guys want this. Like, I know that it would be fun. I know that. But yeah, so what do you think?
Honestly, I think it's a good idea. So like we can record like one day, get it out like the
Yeah,
morning of like the next day
yeah, we
probably.
would probably do it on Monday and Thursday. We would post an episode because Mondays are like the days where everyone like doesn't want to get up and all that, and
Yeah.
Thursday is like we're almost there. We can do this. Then like yeah, of course this would all be on the same exact um anchor thing. We would just change the name, change the icon, the picture. We would change the Instagram name and all that, but we're going to go through all of this. If this happens, we're going to go through all of this in a whole entire other episode dedicated to this one thing.
Yeah, so it won't just be like us talk about it for like 5 minutes or something and then like we don't know if it's gonna happen. We can dedicate a whole episode to it and just like talk about what we can do about it, if we're gonna do about it, like if we're gonna do it or if we're like not gonna do
Yeah.
it.
Um. So now, let's talk about our other co-hosts. So, Alita and Caitlin might be starting as a guest more often, and you might be hearing Libby more. It's like a switch. Like Libby was a guest, but now is a co-host, and uh, Caitlin and Alita might be. Yeah,
Alita.
I know. Um, Caitlin and Alita might be guests, or they might never come on. We don't know. Um, but
It's a matter of how busy they
yeah,
are.
'cause, like we all have our own lives. Like,
Yes.
um, is there anything that you want to say?
Um, not really. No,
All right.
don't have an interesting life.
Um. So again, we would post an episode of um the other podcast um on Monday and Thursday. Yeah, if
If
it
it
happens, we don't know if
happens.
it's gonna happen, but if it does, we will. Um, I think that wraps up this episode, right?
Yeah.
Do you have anything that you want to say? Anything at all? No?
Nope. Nope.
All
Not
right.
really.
In that case, thank you all for listening to this episode of 13 Life. Again, I'm your host, Andrew, and this is my co host.
Libby.
And we post episode every single Wednesday at 12 a.m. EST. And if you want to follow our Instagram, we're going to be talking about all of the everything on there. We might be doing lives on there soon. So if you want to watch those, you can. We will. We're just gonna be active more on Instagram. We haven't posted a lot, but we will.
Yeah, we'll be more active.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Again, the Instagram account is adult lowercase at the underscore teen underscore life 2020. And I hope you guys enjoy this episode. Tell us what you think about it on our Instagram page. And remember to smile. Bye, guys.
Have a good day.
Bye, guys.